Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and for today's video I have a makeup tutorial that is very fall appropriate. The first thing I'm going to do is apply some primer, and I'm just applying this to my face with my fingers that are clean. And then I'm gonna go in with some color corrector by LA Pro, and I'm just applying this all over my zits and dots. They are fading a little bit, guys, so yes, we are winning with this. Anyways, I'm just blending that in with a buffing brush, and I'm just making sure my whole face is blended, so we can start off with a ghosty looking base, something like this. Boo. Just kidding. Then it's time to apply some foundation, and for foundation I'm using my Tom Ford foundation stick, and I'm applying this all over my face. This foundation does oxidize a little bit, so it will get darker. You have to give it a minute, and then it will turn into my normal skin tone. But I'm just blending that in with a damp beauty sponge, and after that I'm going in with my concealer. I'm using the LA Pro concealer in the shade Cool Tan, and this is my holy grail. I really love this concealer. I always go back to it, so yeah, that's what I'm using today. But then I'm just applying that and blending that in with my damp beauty sponge as well. Then I'm setting the whole situation with my Banana Dreams setting powder by W7, and I'm just applying that all over the places where I applied the concealer, and also in the places where I want to cut my contour later on. And then I look like a powdered donut, so I'm just gonna go in with some MAC Studio Fix face powder, and I'm just gonna use that to dust away the excess banana powder, but also to set the rest of my face, because ain't nobody got time to be looking like this powdered donut, honey. Anyways, after that I'm gonna go in with some bronzer, because now I look like very flat, and you know, we gotta bring some dimension back into this face. So I'm contouring with this bronzing powder by NYX, and I'm using a angled brush to do so. And yeah, I'm just applying the contour wherever the trend is set for you to do it. And then I'm going in with another brush and blending that out a little more and making sure it's all seamless. And then for blush, I'm using this blush that has been my favorite lately. It's by NYX, and it's in the shade Feel the Heat. It's their Ombre blush, and I really love this thing. Then I'm gonna go in back to the bronzer and just contouring my nose, because I forgot about that, and we cannot have that. We gotta have the whole look complete, girls. And I'm also going in with another blush. This is by YSL, and it's just to, you know, tone it down a little bit with the redness in the blush, because I wanted it to look a little more calm, and this stuff smells amazing, guys. So yes. And then it's no surprise, I'm gonna use my Betty Loumanizer by the Balm to highlight my face. I've been loving this thing, and I always grab it. It's my fave. And then I'm moving on to brows. I'm just brushing them with my spoolie and, you know, positioning them in place. Then I'm gonna go in with my eyebrow pomade. This is by Eyelure. It's very similar to the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. But basically what I'm doing is aligning my brows, filling them in, making sure that I'm giving them some shape, because right now they are not loyal, guys. They ain't loyal. So I make sure that I line also the top part of the brow, connecting it a little bit to the under part, the line that I placed underneath, and then blending the product in with the spoolie. And then this, you guys, is one side done, one side not done, and then we're gonna like click, and then we have both eyebrows done. Then it's time to clean them up. I'm using some concealer. This is the same concealer that I used to, you know, conceal my under eyes and all that situation. So I'm using that to line that underneath my brows, clean up all the mistakes that I made. and then blending that in with my damp beauty sponge. As a eyeshadow base, I'm using a MAC Bamboo paint. This is in the shade, oh, this is in the shade Bamboo, I already said that. But I'm using my flat brush to just apply that, and then I'm gonna set that with a little bit of setting powder. And then for the crease, I'm using a bronzer. This is the same bronzer that I use to contour, and I'm just applying that into my crease with a blending brush. Then for my brow bone, I'm using the same highlighter that I use for my face, and I'm just highlighting the brow bone a little bit. Then I'm gonna go into my oldie but goodie palette, and I'm going in with Buck. This is from the Naked palette number 1, and I'm just layering that on top of the bronzer. And then for the eyelids, I want to do something a little, you know, fall appropriate, a little brownish. So I'm going in with this loose pigment by KIKO. And I damped the brush to get some more color payoff. For the center of the eyelid, I'm using a pigment from MAC, and this is in the shade Melone. I'm damping up that brush again to get more color payoff. Like you can see, it's so nice. Oh my god. And then for the bottom part of my eye, I'm using Hustle from the Naked palette number 1, and I'm just lining the bottom part of my eye, connecting it to the upper part of the eye. And for the center of that bottom lash line, I'm using the shade Melone again and just giving that a little pop. Then I'm using some eyeliner to just basically draw an outline for my eyelashes. And I'm gonna go in with some fake eyelashes that I found on Aliexpress. This is the Ardell Wispy lookalikes, and they are just 80 cents. And you get a lot, and they look amazing. So I love these. And then I'm gonna go in with some mascara. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And I'm applying that to my lashes, bottom and top, blending the top lashes in with the falsies. And for the crease, I'm gonna go in with this little brown shade from the Throttle palette from NYX, and just making that crease a little warmer. And then the eye look is done. It's time for the lips, guys. And for lips, I'm using this lip liner by Wycon. I don't exactly know what the shade is. I'll link it in the description box down below. But I'm basically gonna apply this all over my lips as a lipstick, as a lip liner, as everything today. And yeah, this is so pretty. I think it looks luxurious. It looks expensive. It's so pretty. Oh my god, I love this. I just love this. Go get yourself one. It's amazing. For setting, it's no surprise. I'm using just a foundation. What, girl, what? I'm using the setting spray that I have on hand. And today that is the NYX Matte Finish Spray. And then the makeup look is done. I'm just gonna take off the sting off my head. And this is the finished look, you guys. What you think? How did I do? I love this look. Oh my god, I love it. I think it's very fall appropriate. I hope you guys like it too. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, I hope to see you guys next time in my next video. Bye, guys.